Hi, good afternoon.
Evening, Christina.
Good afternoon, doctor.
How are you?
Yes, thank you. Good afternoon.
Okay. Your connection is stable now?
Yes,
We'll be
my
starting in another
connection
5 minutes.
is
Can't hear you. Maybe network issue.
to represent. Hi, hello.
Mucha rejecting call and busy. Hello, doctor presentation.
Hello.
Kira.
Hello, can you hear me? Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, I'm sorry, doctor. I've been trying to join, so I go straight for straight to my in my schedule. My name is Christian Akin from I'm presenting from I'm social worker, and I have made a capacity of Nigerian correctional facility seen on my profile. I also have served on a voluntary basis in different organizations like the Child Protection Network Nigeria ARM. I've also practiced in the field of
You are muted, Christina.
what's wrong with the individual, the sick or the patient. Hello, can everyone hear me? Is my audio on?
Disturbance. I mean,
Okay, I take my I begin my presentation now. My topic is trauma-informed care, flyer. My focus, my reason for taking this aspect of or focusing on this aspect of care is to help us understand the importance of having a holistic view to care rather than limiting it to just one aspect of care. So trauma-informed care is an arm of care that has shifted its focus from what is wrong with the patient to what sound approach to care acknowledges that healthcare or organizations and care teams need to have a complete picture of the patient's life situation. This includes the patient's past, the patient's present, and looking into the later life of the patient at the assessment of adapting trauma-informed practices can potentially improve patient engagement, aftercare, or adherence to aftercare schedule, like adherence to medication, follow-ups in the clinic, to the doctors, and all of that. Also, so very good with the health providers and staff is also very, very good, considering the application of trauma-informed care in healthcare systems or healthcare organizations. It can also help reduce avoidable care and excessive costs. So it can cut costs where trauma-informed care is applied, cost is reduced, cost of managing patients is reduced. Also, both the healthcare and the social services sectors need to take this into consideration, or needs to begin to consider this aspect of trauma-informed care in their care management. Trauma-informed care seeks to realize the widespread impact of trauma and understand paths for recovery. That's one of the goals for trauma-informed care. They also aimed at recognizing the signs and symptoms of trauma in patients, families, and staff. Now, why is this important? Why is the review of the patient important in terms of accessing or understanding the history of trauma of a patient? A lot of people have gone through or have experienced one form of trauma or the other in their lifetime, and most of them take into cognizance the possible traumatic experiences of patients. So they just go straight to accessing the patient medically, and also try to just provide medical help without taking into consideration the psychological or emotional aspect that could be one of the factors or the causes of health breakdown. So also, knowledge about trauma into policies. Lastly, it aims at in patients. Now, trauma can reoccur. So it has a cycle. It can happen and happen and happen again. So trauma-informed care aims at providing opportunities to actively avoid situations of re-traumatization. Also, the comprehensive approach to trauma-informed care must be adapted at most of the clinics, clinical. If there's a quote by a scholar which says, there's no health without mental health. That is very true. If you remove a person's mental health, you will not find a human being to treat. So if that is true, then this aspect of care needs to be taken seriously and needs to be encouraged. Also, we have this clinical is key. Now, a lot of mental health challenge or mental health conditions have experienced one form of abuse or the other at a particular time. And also the so as a care provider and also an advocate of advocacy on care or trauma care provision. It is the safety of the individual, just like it is taken very paramount, or is seen as very paramount in the health sector, in other health sectors. It is also encouraged to that it first the most paramount and brings it to the place of one in the place of trauma-informed care. Also, we have trust and transparency in the people because of the ethical guides around my care, transparency, and also build care support is one of the principal patients or people can have accountability partners who they can share burdens with, who they can be encouraged to account to each other to help build support system for good recovery. Also, we have empowerment as another principles of trauma-informed care. You empower the patient, or you empower the client that is in management. Also, humility and responsiveness is another principle of trauma. Come either way, it can also come from the patient and the client. But regardless, this responsibility, responsiveness, and humility is also very important, and is also a key principle of trauma-informed care. It's a brief presentation, but it's, for me, it's very apt and very critical for care providers like social workers to understand this aspect of care. And training, there are available trainings for care providers by organizations to help equip workers with this knowledge to help to improve their quality of the health delivery. And in conclusion, I have mentioned that in conclusion, adopting trauma patient engagement, like it has been earlier said, also the treatment adherence after discharge, and health outcomes, as well as well-being of the staff and the staff and organization at large. Thank you very much. Any questions? Hello, can anybody hear me?
Thank you, Christina, for your presentation. Hope there was some difficulty.
Thank you.
In the voice. We couldn't hear you properly, but still somehow we can manage. So you can continue if you still want to.
I'm so sorry, Doctor. I paused to take questions on the presentation, if anyone got me clearly. Like I said, it's a brief informed care. So having said, is there any question for me on what trauma-informed care is, and also what it takes to realize, and also its principles? Basically, that was uh, my presentation. Thank you, Mary. Can Mary be unmuted to ask a question or to make her comment?
Actually, this trauma is very new topic for me. Actually, I worked in Cancer Institute and all, but the trauma is very.
Mary should be on. Mary Florence. Okay.
Yeah, I'm Mary only speaking. Christina. Hi, Christina. Christina, are you there?
I can hear you. I can hear you, Mary.
Yeah.
Go on.
Actually, in trauma IFC, I work.
I am here. I can hear you.
Yeah, I have taken my training from Kidwai Memorial Hospital. There I have seen lot of trauma in cancer patients and also psychiatric patients in Nimans where they kept in closed wards. I have seen that your topic is very useful in hospital setting, medical setting. So it's main when an illness, serious illness comes, the trauma only is first affecting the mind. So very beautiful topic, and you have done justice only the little network problem. But okay, you can do best next time. All the best. All the best. God bless you. Bye, sister.
Thank you so much, Miriam. My sister. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, doctor.
Thank you for your wonderful presentation. Though there was some.
Thank you, doctor. I'm sorry for the network. I'm sorry for the network.
Yeah, we do understand it's out of our hands still. Anyway, thank you. We thank you once again for joining us. And we wish you all the success. And dear participants, kindly fill up the feedback form.
Thank you very much, doctor, for the opportunity to present. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. We'll be sharing certificate personally through WhatsApp.
Thank you. Thank you so much, doctor. I'm sorry for the network problem. I also found it very difficult to connect.
Okay, it's not even in your hands. We understand. We all understand. We are having these technological issues.
Thank you, doctor.
Dear participants, kindly fill
and well done, everyone, for your audience.
Dear participants, kindly fill up the feedback form. It is mandatory. It's a certificate.
Thank you. I look forward to coming up again.
We have 5 minutes to fill up the feedback form. After that, we'll be closing the feedback form and ending the meeting. Quickly fill up the feedback form. It will not take more than 5 minutes. Now there is some technical issue, so we are going to continue for longer. We'll take up some other time whenever our speakers joins back. We can also discuss the similar topic. Certificate will be issued within 15 working days, and the Google Drive link will be uploaded in the webinar website. You can visit the respective web page. You can select the respective date on which you have attended. There you can find the flyer, and below the flyer you will be having the Google Drive link to download. Check for your certificate after 15 working days.